now.
Right.
What do you think doesn't work with New York?
A lot
You're in
of,
New York.
well,
You're New York culture. So what
I
do you
have, well, I have said from the beginning, first of all, and it doesn't have to be this way, I personally wanted to see filthy, disgusting, ridiculous, rich people. Okay. This is New York City. There are just, I mean, a block from where I live. I mean, this is like on Central Park. It's called Billionaires Row on Central
Yeah.
Park. Every apartment is
Yep.
like $15 million. You have an unobstructed view of the park. I have a view of the park too. Thank you very much. But like and I understand there's finance money here, and finance money can't go on TV. But you mean to tell me in all of New York City, we couldn't find a diverse group of friends that maybe it's a little less diverse than what we have, but we still could have found a diverse group of friends with a shit fucking ton of money. I thought this was an opportunity to do that. Where is
Yeah.
Gossip Girl? Did anyone watch Gossip Girl with Lily Vanderwoodson, played by Kelly Rutherford, and Blair Waldorf's mother? I mean, where
Yeah.
is that? Where is the woman that is on the board of a charity that says, I don't care what the rules of the charity are. I'm Mrs. So and so, and I will change the rules. And
Yeah.
everyone who follows the rules of the charity says, oh, she's changing the rules. She's so powerful and so rich that we bow down to her.
You mean
There's,
the Bloomingdales of the world that
I
used to be
mean,
in New York?
but there's
The
also
Yeah.
foreign
real
money. I
socialite?
mean, people have foreign money. They live overseas. There's a lot of people who, like in my building here where I live, there's a lot of people. These are the Peditaires. They live in China. But if you have an apartment here, you could have come and filmed. Like there's so much money here. I would have personally liked to see the Beverly Hills of New York. That's just me.
I agree. I think it was very miscast. I do. I think it
Right.
was very
I
miscast.
And
I
love
think
I
it's
love
and I don't
more
mean like Jenna Lyons. I
be
mean
rich.
like
Like, I agree. Yeah.
Sutton Strack, filthy
Yes.
fucking rich.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I love them
interesting.
all though. I love them all uniquely because they're beautiful.
Yep.
I just don't know
Mhm.
if they're not being their authentic self with each other completely.
Well, that's my second problem with New York. They didn't know each other. I had Erin on this podcast, love her. I had Cy on this podcast, love her. Love them all. They're very lovely,
Yeah.
like you said. Like we couldn't find, so forget about the rich if you want to take that out of it. The second problem is they didn't know each other. We
Right.
hired this one, we hired that one. You fit the bill. Okay, more diversity over here, everything. Like you didn't know each other. Shouldn't we? I mean, the reason why Vanderpump worked is because Jax was dating Stassi and he slept with Kristen and Kristen lied about it and then got a slap in the face from Stassi and Kristen was with Tom and then they broke up and then Tom professed he always loved Ariana and then,
Yeah.
Kristen starts dating this little white kid. His name is James Kennedy and now he's on the thing and
Yeah.
then they
But
and then right
but
and then they
but
break
David,
up and then
they
he's
all organically work together
that's
and
what
were
I mean.
authentically in each other's lives in one place.
That's
They
what I
had a
mean.
simple, yeah, exactly.
So couldn't
Um,
we find some group of real friends in New York where there is a drama that
What
yeah.
about
also are
Beverly Hills? What do you think of Beverly Hills now that you're bi-coastal? I mean, you were always bi, but now that you're bi-coastal, so
I
how
was
are you?
always by. I'm loving this. Listen, I love Beverly Hills just because I love it. I mean, Sutton is so you and I, we were at Sutton's party last
Yeah.
time. Sutton is so rich. Kyle is so rich. Now
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like it. I
I
mean,
do too. Did you see the
maybe
Sutton Surrealism party on
you
the
guys
season premiere?
you guys were there, right? Weren't you there? I
No,
was supposed to
we
be
were up
there.
there.
I wasn't. I was like, I don't know
What do you
why.
mean? Were you there?
We
We were
were
highlighted.
we had a
Oh,
cameo.
I thought I saw you. Listen,
We
I can't
did.
re
Yeah.
I thought I saw you. Listen, I can't
I
remember.
think I got David. I got a huge paycheck, more than what the Vanderpump people made
Okay,
on my camp.
honey, you probably
I
did.
don't do it for free. I
Never.
don't do it for free.
I'm sure you
I
got
learned from my friend.
don't ever do it for free.
Exactly.
No, I mean, I love Beverly Hills for that reason. I'm so,
Yeah.
and then you have Kathy Hilton is filthy rich, and Jennifer Tilly is filthy
Yeah.
rich. I
Yep.
love it. I love it. Why couldn't we have
And they
that
don't
in New
care.
York?
I like that they don't care that they're gonna flaunt their but they don't put it in your face. It's just that's how they live.
They're just really rich.
And they
And listen,
organically live that
And then they're not thirsty. Like, yes, Sutton loves being on the show. If it were over, her life would go on fine. Kathy Hilton's life would be fine. Kyle's life would be fine.
Yeah.
Tilly's life would be fine. It's
Yep.
I don't like when it's like, you know, the difference is you say like you have a skill, you're a dressmaker. Like I have a job where I'm in the public eye, but the bottom line is I work, like I'm a worker. So if you
Right.
recognize
But
me
you're
out,
also, David, but you're also an attorney. You're also an
You forgot about
educated.
that.
You
I
hate
forgot about that.
doing it, maybe, but you're an
Exactly.
educated.
Yes.
You're an elevated human that knows
Yes.
what being an attorney is, and if anything ever happened, you could go back to doing law. You could go get a job at any New York law firm or anywhere,
Yep.
and be able to be great.
But would you ever do that again? Probably
No,
not.
but this is why
Well,
everyone thinks I'm litigious because I'm a lawyer, which I mean, if you come after me, I'll be litigious. But you know, but that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like it is, right? When you're on the show and you think, I mean, look, Shannon Bedore just screamed it across the couch at Alexis. You're a TV star. I mean, that's the problem is when someone thinks that this is the career, it's not. It's
it's not a career.
take
It's
it and
not.
use it, but that's also really hard. I mean, writing a book doesn't really pay a lot. Coming up with your own Pinot Grigio and slapping your name. I mean, it's hard to transition to a side hustle, but that should be the goal from day one of what you should do. You should save your money, every penny, and treat yourself to a little something, but save most of it and just figure out, like you look at Luann, I'm not taking anything away from her. She's very talented. She has, but she'll admit it. She's lucky. She is lucky that she is one of the very few that has, forget Bethany. And yes, that's a rare circumstance, but Luann has a real career that she goes from city to city and sells out shows. That's someone looking out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But it's also she did something with it. You know what I mean? You have to do something with
Well,
with the
she also went to jail. She also got out of jail. I mean, seriously, they how many times did they want to take her down?
We like them a little messy.
Yeah, you want them a little messy, but it's like, yeah, like I mean, so I don't know, maybe they were younger. Like I don't know if these kids, I say, are shocked at this outcome. But I mean, here's my thing. If this show came back, like let's just say it came back, what would we have had? To your point, like Lala has said 1,000 times she hasn't spoken to Ariana or Katie. I mean, Tom Sandoval doesn't even know what day it is. He goes, him and the girlfriend, they don't even know what's going on. So, I mean, it's like what there really was no show. Like for everyone that says we wanted organic, there was no organic show anymore to have, which is no one's fault. You're all famous now.
Schwartz and Sandy's is now
Closing.
So
Yeah, closing.
so